Okay, so let's look at this question talking about refraction. So it says wavefront diagrams are used to explain why light refracts when it passes from air into glass. And this is explain why the light refracts as it passes from air into glass. And this is for 3 marks. So the thing we need to look at is the wavefronts that they've given in the diagram here. So in particular, the wavefronts entering the glass, both from the left-hand side and the right-hand side, and how they differ just slightly. So for the first mark, we're going to say that we establish the difference in speed as it goes from air to glass. Glass is more dense than air, so therefore the speed of the light is going to slow down. So that's our first mark here. So now we've explained which medium light travels slower in, we now need to establish how this affects the wavefronts on the diagram. So we can see on the left-hand side, this wavefront reaches the glass first. So therefore this is the side that actually slows down first. So I'll put that the edge of the wavefront nearest to the glass slows down first. And then for the third mark, we're going to say that the second half of the wavefront, here on the right hand side, will still continue at its same velocity for a bit longer, whilst this side, the left hand side, has slowed down. So we just need to mention that the other half of the wavefront continues to move at the same velocity, and therefore the wave refracts. And that's all you need for your 3 marks. Now the second question here is talking about a drawing. So it says figure 2 shows a red light entering a glass prism. And it says complete the ray diagram to show the ray emerging from the prism. And it's for 3 marks again. So usually with the ray diagrams, the number of marks usually indicates the number of rays you're going to have to draw. So let's have a look here what lines we're going to have to add. So as it enters the glass, you can see here they've already given us the normal. Remember, the normal is the line that is perpendicular to the surface at the point at which the light reaches it. So here it's 90 degrees to the prism there, and then it's glass, so the glass is more dense than air. So I'm going to put here that the ray bends towards the normal. When it's more dense, it bends towards the normal. So there's our arrow with the line there. Now we've reached the second surface, which is going to be where another normal is drawn. They haven't given it to us. So our second mark is to draw 90 degrees to the prism at the point our ray touches it, and I'll label that the normal. And at this point, we're going from glass to air. So therefore my line is going to bend away from the normal. So I'll draw that, and again, make sure to draw an arrow for that line, and that will give you all 3 marks.